Good evening. Remember that wherever your heart is, there you will find your treasure. Welcome to BMC News Live in English, brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers. I am Vinod Narayan, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines.
Bahrain to host first Gulf Healthcare and Sport Congress in November. Bahrain urged children's protection in conflict zones. Bahrain to host the second workshop on e-government priorities in GCC countries. Gamers 8 Festival started in Riyadh. Delhi battered by heavy rain, flash floods alert for Himachal Pradesh.
News in detail with the latest update of the moment. Royal Humanitarian Foundation won Bahrain Digital Content Award 2023. Royal Humanitarian Foundation won the Digital Content Award 2023 in the category of Inclusion and Empowerment at the Meet ICT Conference and Bahrain International Technology Exhibition that was held under the patronage of Mohammed bin Adel Fakhru, Minister of Industry and Commerce. Hassan Abdulaziz Murad, the Director of the Information Technology Department at the RHF, received the award earned by the RHF in recognition of its digital services offered to widows and orphans. On this occasion, Dr. Mustafa Al Sayed, Secretary General of RHF, extended his sincere congratulations to His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, His Majesty the King's Representative for Humanitarian Works and Youth Affairs, who launched the Digital Information Initiative in RHF. He stressed that winning this award came as a result of Sheikh Nasser's directives through this initiative that aims to utilize innovative digital transformation in the provision of humanitarian services. Bahrain to host first Gulf Healthcare and Sport Congress in November. Bahrain will host the first Gulf Healthcare and Sport Congress set to take place on November 9th to 10th. His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the first Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, General Sports Authority Chairman and Bahrain Olympic Committee President, will patronize the two-day event, which will be organized by the University of Bahrain in collaboration with Education Plus. University of Bahrain President Dr. Fuad Muhammad Al Ansari expressed deep pride in His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad's patronage, noting that His Highness's support will contribute to achieve the goals set by the organizing committee. He asserted that His Highness Sheikh Khalid's patronage embodies His Highness's ongoing support for the health and sports sectors in the kingdom under the Comprehensive Development March led by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and supported by the government led by His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. Bahrain urged children's protection in conflict zones. The Kingdom of Bahrain urged concerted international efforts to protect children and spare them the scourge of conflicts worldwide and support their rehabilitation and integration. Bahrain's permanent representative to the United Nations, Ambassador Faris Al-Ruwai, voiced the stance during the UN Security Council's plenary session on children in armed conflict. Addressing the session, he reaffirmed Bahrain's commitment to implement initiatives and enacting legislation aimed to protect children and promote children's rights. The Kingdom of Bahrain acceded to the Convention on the Rights of the Child in 1991 and joined the optional protocol on the involvement of children in armed conflict and the optional protocol on the sale and exploitation of children. Ambassador Al-Ruwai commended the UN Secretary General's report on children in armed conflict, in which he welcomed the cooperation of the coalition to support legitimacy in Yemen with the Special Representative of the Secretary General for Children and Armed Conflict. He noted the increasing conflicts and the multiplication of the number of armed actors, indicating the danger of hostilities that engulfed new areas, which worsens the horrific violations perpetrated against children, such as killing, maiming, kidnapping, recruitment, and other heinous crimes. Bahrain to host the second workshop on e-government priorities in GCC countries. The Information and E-Government Authority is hosting the second workshop on e-government priorities in the GCC, which will be attended by entities concerned in digital government and information and communication technology in the Gulf countries. The workshop will take place from 9th to 10th July 2023. This event is in line with ongoing coordination between the Kingdom of Bahrain and the Secretariat General of the Gulf Cooperation Council and follows the recommendations of the first workshop. The aim is to continue GCC efforts that support the vision of GCC E-Government Executive Committee and the collaboration strategies. The workshop will cover a range of topics including a review of Kingdom of Bahrain's experience in the public-private partnership. The workshop sessions will also highlight national applications into platforms, in addition to a session on assessing digital transformation in the GCC countries. Bahrain's first Almond Festival opened. Bahrain's first edition of the Almond Festival opened today at the site of the Farmers Market at the Budaya Botanical Garden. The Ministry of Municipalities and Agriculture launched the May edition, which attracted large numbers of citizens, residents and GCC visitors. In a statement on this occasion, Under Secretary for Agriculture Affairs and Marine Resources, Dr. Khalid Ahmed Hassan, unveiled plans to hold the festival yearly following the successful periodic annual organization of the Bahraini Farmers Souk. The festival will be open for visitors from 4 p.m. until 9 p.m., featuring a range of events targeting visitors and children as well. The ministry is holding the event in partnership with the National Initiative for Agricultural Development and the Bahrain Agricultural Cooperative Society. The two-week festival showcases the products of 15 farmers, 3 projects and productive families, in addition to 4 restaurants specialized in almond-based dishes. LMRA conducted joint inspection campaign in Northern Governorate. The Labour Market Regulatory Authority conducted a joint inspection campaign in the Northern Governorate in coordination with the Nationality Passports and Residence Affairs and the Governorate's respective Police Directorate of the Ministry of Interior. The campaign resulted in reporting a number of violations related to the labour market in residency laws. The cases were referred for legal action. The LMRA stressed its commitment to report any violation through a continuous and intensive inspection plan in coordination with the relevant government entities. Now we will be back after a very short break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahla. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Welcome back. Al Janabia Highway development on track, said Works Ministry. Al Janabia Highway is undergoing a major expansion as part of a key infrastructure project financed by the Kuwait Fund for Arab Economic Development. The project, which features on the Government Action Plan, is on track, with 30% of the infrastructure scheme already complete, said the Ministry of Works. The tender board had awarded the highway development project, said Assistant Under Secretary for Roads Project Kadam Abdul Latif. The 4-kilometer-long expansion will transform the Al Janabia Highway into a 3-lane artery on both directions to cope with the increasing flow of the traffic. The traffic flow on Al Janabia Highway kept increasing over the past few years by 3% on average annually to reach 54,600 vehicles per day. The new expansion will boost the capacity of the highway, which will be able to accommodate up to 10,500 vehicles per hour on average in both directions during the peak hours. Game is 8 festival started in Riyadh, the land of heroes. The biggest gaming and esports festival worldwide opened yesterday, July 8th, organized by Saudi Esports Federation. Running for 8 weeks until the end of August, the festival will host 15 elite tournaments from 12 top titles, rock the concert stage at Mohammed Abu Arena with an electrifying lineup of global music stars and delight millions of visitors with entertainment zones and a raft of family-friendly activities. The opening ceremony was held at Riyadh Boulevard City. It was followed by a press conference at a dedicated media center where journalists and media representatives were welcomed. Union of OIC News Agencies to hold a Global Media Congress workshop. The Union of OIC News Agencies set to host a virtual workshop for news agencies introducing the Global Media Congress on July 13th in cooperation with the Emirates News Agency and the Abu Dhabi National Exhibitions Company. The workshop will present a second edition of the event in Abu Dhabi on November 14th to 16th under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Vice President and Deputy Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates, as well as the Minister of President Carter. Additionally, the workshop will highlight opportunities for news agencies participating in the Congress, such as booking exhibit space and side events. New Delhi battered by heavy rain, flash floods alert for Himachal Pradesh. The India Meteorological Department has warned of flash floods and avalanches in the Rahul and Spiti district, while a yellow alert has been sounded for Delhi on Sunday. Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh and several parts of northwest India were battered by heavy rain on Saturday and Sunday morning, resulting in waterlogging and traffic congestion in many places. The India Meteorological Department has warned of flash floods and avalanches in the Lahul and Spiti district, while a yellow alert has been sounded for Delhi on Sunday. Heavy showers were also witnessed in parts of Kerala, leading to traffic snarls and waterlogging in low-lying areas. The Chellam River and its tributaries in Kashmir saw a rapid rise in water levels due to heavy rainfall, prompting authorities to advise people living near water bodies to remain vigilant and avoid venturing close to the water. Other regions affected by heavy rainfall include Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Jammu and Kashmir, Eastern Rajasthan, Haryana, Chandigarh, Punjab and parts of Karnataka. Landslides and flash floods blocked roads in various areas. With that, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. every day. I'm Vinod Narayan, signing off from BMC News Live. Good night.